guys think? I should, we just leave this camera recording like this. Huh? Yeah, what does it go? Yeah, that's fine. I'm going to be, like, if you look at this, I'm going to be like that.
Yeah, it's like half of your body, your head is gone. We need to...
Move it back.
Yeah.
Move it, but I'm moving. I've got 1 minute.
Yeah.
So I'm going to start the Instagram one now. So let's start on YouTube as well. I'll put this. So let's get going. Okay, so let me just use, you could like just also moderate this, so then if there's any questions you see, yeah. So you just, cool, cheers. Alright, 7 o'clock. Okay, is that camera going as well? Is that camera going?
Are you ready?
Yeah, 7 o'clock, let's go. Alright, so, NFT Workshop 4.
So, with me.
Bill. Yeah, sorry. Alright.
Yeah,
You wind me up real quick. Okay, so we're ready to go live. Alright, cool, yeah. I'm going to put this on my pants.
Just put on
It's in my pocket. Okay, cool. Alright, let's go. We share that link around. So, okay, NFT Workshop number 4, January 27th, 2022. So, quick recap. I was on an NFT panel yesterday, so you can see the live recording of what we talked about on the NFT panel yesterday. We were discussing many things. It was a really good event. So that was very cool. We'll be covering other NFT news of the week, the LooksRare marketplace in particular. And again, I didn't have much time to talk about a lot of detail about portfolio management and strategies, even though I touched on it a little bit in my last 3 workshops. But there's a lot to cover. So we're already at workshop 4 now, and I have not even scratched the surface. There's so much to talk about with NFTs. I'm just going to keep doing these. I'm going to stay on the subject of NFTs because it's just the hottest market right now. You see what's going on in the stock market and everything else in crypto. Nothing is even close to how strong the NFT market is right now. You got LooksRare just completely dominating volume. You got massive NFT news every day. Never a boring day at the moment. Never ever a boring day. There's always collections coming out for mint. Always new influencers buying in. Like the newest influencer from Bored Ape today was Gwyneth Paltrow, and just a couple of days before that was someone else. I was reading about it today earlier. A lot of celebrities are constantly still buying into the Bored Ape Yacht Club. You see the enormous potential of that project. The floor price now of a Bored Ape Yacht Club is 93 ETH. And I've been talking about them at my workshop since they were 50 ETH at episode 1. I was talking about Bored Ape Yacht Club at 50 ETH. So you would have made over 80% profit if you were able to buy one of those. And if you sold it now. In ETH terms, of course. So I talked about how to make your own NFT, like on a basic level on the last workshop. And some other things I was going to add about that on here. What is it? We were talking a lot about the future of NFTs on the panel yesterday. So again, you can watch the full replay on my YouTube channel. But the future of NFTs and how they will change music, movies, many other, real estate as well, many industries. So we talked about real estate. Talked about movies, music. All these industries and many more that will get affected by becoming fully digitalized and becoming an NFT. So some more of the big news in the week was, again, Bored Ape Yacht Club. Now, as of the time I just checked, the floor price is now 93 ETH. And yeah, how do you spell her name? Gwyneth Paltrow was the most recent big celebrity to buy one of these. And once again, it was because of MoonPay. So you have MoonPay doing all these advertisements at the moment, getting in The Weeknd's music video, getting in, like pretty much helping multiple influencers buy a Bored Ape in return for the advertising. So they were already in The Weeknd and Post Malone's music video. And people are even thinking they might have a Super Bowl ad. So if the Bored Apes have a Super Bowl ad, if MoonPay has a Super Bowl ad, that's pretty bullish. Pretty bullish, because there's usually about, well, up to 50 million plus people that watch the Super Bowl. So if there's something going on in the Super Bowl advertising, a lot of eyeballs will be on it, a lot more people will be buying the Bored Ape Yacht Club, and the floor price will continue to increase. Apparently they paid about $1 million for 6 seconds of feature in The Weeknd Post Malone's music video, which is pretty crazy, the advertising cost per second, which is basically what the Super Bowl ads cost. Super Bowl, you have to have a 30-second, for a 30-second ad at the Super Bowl, I think it was around $5 to $6 million. So there could be something really big going on about cryptocurrency during Super Bowl ads, because you've already got Crypto.com Arena in LA, and you've already got FTX Arena in Miami as well. So these were 2 huge advertising deals once again, naming huge arenas in the NBA into Crypto.com and FTX Arena. Crypto.com also signed another partnership, this time with the AFL. So that joins F1, UFC as enormous partnerships that Crypto.com has been doing. I've been a very big fan of their advertising for a while, because marketing is extremely important in NFTs, whether it's by word of mouth, influencer marketing, paid ads. Very, very important to have a good marketing strategy. So that was the other thing I was going to touch on here, was the NFT services. I only covered it briefly in my last workshop. So let's go to the next slide here. Another thing I barely touched on that I'll get to later is about crypto gaming. I've been meaning to talk about this again for a while, but I've already done a lot of content about Axie Infinity. You can find all of that on my YouTube and my Instagram, Twitch, Twitter. I've been talking about that everywhere. But today, I was talking about PegAxie, and PegAxie has been going up like crazy lately. I was looking today. You've got this going up. You got PGX going up. These tokens are kind of like SLP and Axie shards from Axie Infinity. So if I put it like this, you'll see. Kind of similar, but not like exactly the same, but there's a lot of similarity between what SLP does and Axie shards do in Axie Infinity and what this and PGX do for PegAxie. So the game has been growing extremely rapidly. They went from $24 million to $35 million of Pegas sold in about 3 days since I last looked. And the average price of a Pega now is, the floor price, I should say, of a Pega now is $1,200. It's pretty impressive. So I'll definitely be talking a lot more about PegAxie and the state of Axie Infinity in upcoming videos, but I only just wanted to touch on crypto gaming a little bit here, because the main topic of this workshop was going to be talking about LooksRare specifically. So people have been making an absolute ton of money on LooksRare from staking and trading rewards. So as you buy and sell NFTs on LooksRare, both the buyer and the seller get paid looks and WETH. So about LooksRare, every day we're now on day 17. So today is day 17 since LooksRare started, and every single day LooksRare is still giving away, at the moment, about $10 million of looks and $10 million of WETH every day. Every day. That's just trading rewards. Not only that, but staking. So when LooksRare first came out, the staking return rate was about 1,300% APY, which is beyond insane. That's 13x in 1 year. But right now it's more like 700%. So still extremely, extremely good, but it is falling down. So the staking percentage is falling, but the trading rewards are staying pretty strong. It depends on the value of looks and WETH. So both these assets are very important for what I'll go into deeper later. So 700% APY is still incredibly good. Like, if you take, for example, Axie staking, right now, Axie staking is around 90% APY. There's a lot of crypto gaming assets also, like Star Atlas and Gamester Guild, Unix, all doing APYs around the vicinity of 100% per year. So that's an incredibly good APY. But over here, 700%. I underline this again. 700%. That is incredibly good. So if you have, for example, 10 ETH of looks that you invested here, by the time, if you only staked it and did nothing else, by the time you got your, by the time the year was over, if that rate stayed the same, you would be looking at 80 ETH just from staking. And that's not even doing any trading rewards. All the while I've been buying and selling my NFTs on LooksRare, because I'm trying to get rid of all the NFTs I have on OpenSea now. So I want to sell out from OpenSea, and for all of my ETH at least. So for ETH, I'm selling out of OpenSea and buying and trading on LooksRare now. But hopefully soon, LooksRare will accept Matic, Solana, and Binance. So, like, hopefully these as well, because right now the dominating currency in NFTs is still Ethereum at about 80%, and then all of these guys are about 20% collectively right now. But it's changing very rapidly as Polygon takes up, Solana takes up, Binance takes up. Ethereum's market share is dropping in the NFT space. So that's why there are also a bunch of really good platforms that I'll be talking about that also accommodate all of these guys. So it's not only about ETH anymore. For a long time, Ethereum was dominating the NFT space, like over 95% for a while, but not anymore. This is 2022 now. Ethereum does not have that dominance anymore. Currently about 80%. So yeah, I was going to talk about this at the last workshop, but I prepared statistics on all of the other NFT marketplaces. So this information is from last week. So LooksRare, should I write this? Write this here. So you've got LooksRare did $4.72 billion in 7 days. And OpenSea at 3.81 billion, 7 days. So right now, LooksRare is officially ahead of OpenSea already in trading volume. So that's an important note. But a lot of it is because of what's called wash trading. So how people have been making all this crazy trading rewards money is you have wallet 1 and wallet 2, right? So simple setup. You get your NFT here and you sell it to your other wallet. So you're just selling your NFT from one of your wallets to the other wallet. And if that NFT is very expensive, like a Bored Ape, let's say that NFT is 100 ETH. If that NFT is 100 ETH, you get a pretty sizable trading reward on both the buyer side and the seller side. So if both these wallets are yours, then you're getting a double dip because you're getting the buyer's win and the seller's win. So these people are essentially taking advantage of the situation. And after these trading awards, it varies, but it could be as high as 3.5 ETH. But you get just because you're doing a trade on LooksRare. But there's also a 2% fee. But OpenSea is 2.5%. So even if you're just trading normal, you're a lot better off doing a trade on LooksRare anyway, because the fee is 2%, not 2.5%. So right off the bat, it's better just because of the fees. And OpenSea doesn't even give you any trading rewards, even though everyone has been asking them for many, many months now for a token. They have completely ignored everybody and decided that customer support is not important whatsoever. But LooksRare has been very good at actually growing a community. Last time I looked, LooksRare already had about 130K on Twitter. So they've already grown quite well this early on Twitter. But there are still only about 20,000 holders of Looks. So this this token is still extremely new. As I said, we're on day 17 of this entire marketplace's history right now. So it's very exciting to see what will happen. So you've got LooksRare and OpenSea dominating in volume. And then just to talk about some other platforms, you've got Magic Eden for Solana. You've got Axie Infinity Marketplace, which is only for Axie Infinity. You've got Mobox for Binance Smart Chain. Blocktobe with Flow. NBA Top Shot with Flow. Solana Art with Solana. And Variable with ETH. And then all these marketplaces for centralized exchanges are also bringing out their NFT offering as well. So you've got Coinbase bringing out an NFT marketplace of their own. You've already got FTX, Crypto.com, PancakeSwap, and others who also already have NFT marketplaces built into their centralized exchange. So there's a lot already going on with big companies getting into the NFT space. Not only the cryptocurrencies and platforms themselves, but also outside companies investing in NFT companies. You've got that, Gary Vee and a number of other celebrities that are very vocal about NFTs and all of the use cases and potential that is coming in this space. So just absolutely huge things that are going on every day. The NFT marketplace is by far the most exciting thing for me at the moment compared with stocks, cryptocurrency at large. NFTs is where all the action is right now, particularly this month. January is just blowing it away. So let's clear up a little bit more space again. So I didn't actually explain this. If you see before the trading rewards, if you buy and sell a Bored Ape 100 ETH between wallet 1 and wallet 2, if you make 3.5 ETH in trading rewards, then you're getting 3.5% of your 100 ETH. And as you can see, arbitrage, 3.5% as trading rewards is better than the 2% fee that you pay to the platform. So as long as you do this correctly, your trading rewards will be more than the fee. So that's very important for this. As long as this trading rewards number is larger than the fee you pay, then you're making an arbitrage and earning trading rewards to make your investment even bigger in LooksRare and WETH. So depending on how much exposure you want to the Looks token, you can either stake more. So if you believe that Looks will go up in price, then you will stake more. And if you don't think the Looks will do so well, then you just focus more on the trading rewards because you will get more WETH. So you still get WETH and you still get Looks, but just depending on what your outlook is with the Looks token, depends which you will be putting more attention to, which makes sense, right? So the next thing to cover was NFT tools. So if you guys are already familiar with IC tools, Rarity tools, Nansen, and CoinGecko. So all of these are very helpful for when I'm going out and trying to buy NFTs that I see as undervalued, or just wanting to buy something off the floor. I can either find something that's rare, that's underpriced. I would use Rarity tools for that, or I can just follow the collection as a whole on CoinGecko and just buy something from the floor, like a Bored Ape, and then sell it and just make my easy profit buying off the floor. But the best strategy, in my opinion, is to basically have a balance between minting and buying what's already been established. And then within that is buying some things that are on the floor and other things that are higher up, so rare items. So try and buy collections that are very sought after and very highly traded. Try and buy them for less than what they're worth, right? Sounds simple, but there's a lot of research that goes into this. You want to use rarity tools to actually determine how rare that exact NFT is in the collection. And then you can decide if that is value or not based on information from CoinGecko, Nansen, IC Tools, or the others. Okay, right. So I'm just clearing up a little bit more space again on here. The other thing that I talked about a little bit on my last workshop were GameX cards. So GameX cards have a platinum version and a black version. So there will only ever be 2,000 platinum and 200 black cards. And the main benefit right now of holding one of these cards is increased staking rewards. So you get increased staking rewards on Gamester Guild token. And if you didn't already know, I'm directly involved in this project in Gamester Guild, helping them sell their NFTs. So the reason why you should own a platinum card or a black card isn't only just to flip it or to just make money off it in the short term, but mostly for increased staking. So I have all my GSG already staked in the staking pool, and the regular rate is 50% APY, but with the platinum card, it's 60%, and with the black card, it's 80%. So that's APY. And just to note, there is a lockup period and a maturity date. So you pick the pool that is best for you based on the percentage, the lock, and the maturity date. So these are the three important variables. You decide for yourself which pool you want to be in, but you do get a significantly better percentage if you are holding the platinum card or the black card. So there's just a quick summary again of the GameX cards. They're currently selling for around 0.3 ETH on the platinum and around 5 ETH for a black card. You also get access to a VIP Telegram group if you own one of our black GameX cards. And you can see the black GameX card that I own on my Twitter. So I'm just like how all the Bored Ape yacht clubs are displaying their Bored Ape on their profile photos, I'm displaying my GameX black card. So everyone knows, everyone can see when they see me on Twitter that I'm a black GameX card holder. So we've already sold 60 of these, so there's only 140 left that will ever be part of this collection. So that's a quick recap again of the GameX cards. As part of the news recap, so once again, to cover some really important big NFT news of the week, this ties in with my other slide, which was about security. So everyone already knows that you need to be very careful with your cryptocurrency, or at least they should know by this point, because there's already been a lot of hacks this year. Crypto.com already had a hack. And what has been happening recently is on OpenSea. So there is a glitch on OpenSea where people who can read the front-end code from OpenSea are able to take NFTs that weren't incorrectly delisted. So imagine this, just to explain how this works. Imagine you had your NFT in this wallet, and then you sent it to another wallet because you didn't want to pay gas fees, right? No one likes paying gas fees, of course, I get that. But what happens here is if you sent from wallet 1 to wallet 2 without canceling it because you didn't want to pay gas, if you forget later and sent it back from wallet 2 to wallet 1, anything that you listed before from wallet 1 can come back to life again at whatever price you listed it at before. Whatever price you listed it at before, someone can go into the back end of OpenSea and buy your NFT. So the very famous example from a couple of days ago was when someone bought 3 Bored Apes and a number of other high-valued NFTs, and they made about 300 plus ETH in 90 minutes. This guy made over 300 ETH in 90 minutes because he purposely planned to do this and know which NFTs were available for these prices, jumped in, and then immediately flipped them. So in and out, multiple NFTs, all in and out, all sold, 300 ETH profit. So don't be the guy that doesn't cancel your listings to avoid gas. If you have any high-valued NFT, if you don't want to sell it anymore, you have to cancel the listing. So this is running out of ink, but cancel. Make sure you cancel your listings. It's very, very important. Don't be that person that saved gas but got your NFT sold for way less than it's worth. So the worst example of this was someone who had their Bored Ape listed for 0.66 ETH. So this was from months ago. They still had it listed. They'd forgotten about it. And someone snatched this up straight away and sold it for 85 plus ETH, which was the floor price at the time of the Bored Ape Yacht Club. Although right now it's 93 ETH. So even since like 2 days ago, it's gone up 8 ETH once again. But this guy made an absolute killing, as mentioned, making over 300 ETH off multiple NFT sales. So don't be that guy. And LooksRare will actually notify you if you make this mistake. LooksRare will warn you that you still have a listing active. So they're actually helping you to save yourself from this. OpenSea, just letting you make the mistake. So yeah, tying in with NFT security once again. So always cancel your listings if you're not selling them. And then, as many of you guys are already aware, an absolutely important thing with crypto security is having a ledger. So any high-valued NFTs that you have or any cryptocurrencies you have should be stored securely in a ledger or more than one ledger. If you have a lot of crypto, you should really have multiple ledgers. So 2, 3, 4, however many it is, your crypto should be stored mostly safe in a ledger. And then if you do trade a lot with your crypto, just make sure that you balance it out across multiple exchanges. So let's say some of your money is on FTX, some of your money is on Binance, some of your money is on Crypto.com. Have it nicely spread out so you're never too vulnerable to any of these getting hacked. Just like how Crypto.com got hacked just before. For about, I was hearing about $15 million of crypto got stolen from Crypto.com. So don't let that be your crypto. As I've talked about before also, security is also about being very careful about all the interactions you make using MetaMask. So everyone loves airdrops, but you have to be incredibly careful about airdrops because many of these airdrops that have been going around are outright scams. You cannot swap from their coin into another coin. They're deliberately set up to hijack your MetaMask and steal all your cryptocurrency. So anytime you see that nice new airdrop, be extremely careful And first things first, Google. You can usually find anything on Google about anything weird about a project. So last time I saw something in my wallet that I'd never seen before, an airdrop that I'd received, I Googled it, and I realized very quickly that it was a scam. And so don't be that person that gets all excited, opens up your MetaMask, and then all of a sudden, all your crypto is gone. So be very, very careful anytime that you allow access to your MetaMask, and every time you finish with your MetaMask, make sure you disconnect. So disconnect your wallet every time you are finished using MetaMask. So that's in the drop-down menu where you can click to disconnect from each website that you've connected to using your MetaMask. So again, just be very careful of that. So, all right, security covered, news covered, Looksware covered, NFT marketplaces covered. Next up, I was going to talk about what we can actually provide for you with NFT services. So, as of now, I've been mostly involved on the marketing side. And influencers included in that. Paid ads, and community management. So in my role with Gamester Guild, I've been helping them sell the GameX cards. So as you may have already seen, we've already done 190 ETH of volume of those cards on OpenSea alone. And we've done another $700,000 pre-sale and Equinox Launchpad. So Equinox Launchpad bought 20 of our black cards and sold them on their Launchpad, and then we did pre-sales with this and with this. We are getting close to $2 million worth of sales on the GameX card. So if you have a very high utility project, or if you have a very strong community, then you absolutely can make a lot of money in NFTs. And that is exactly why we're setting up this full stack service, where if you reach out to us, we will sort out all your influencers, paid ads, community management, and marketing at large of your NFT project. And we will take you from idea to sellout. So full stack, idea to sell out. There it is. So if you want to sell out your NFT, hit me up. The other last thing I was going to cover on this particular workshop was about ENS. So many people in crypto are already familiar with ENS, the Ethereum naming service. So if you want to be one of those really cool people that has your username and then .eth, very high value in crypto, then you go and buy an ENS name. And the potential in this space is absolutely huge. This is like buying a website in 2001. If you can buy a very valuable one-of-one limited, unique, if you can buy a unique name with a .eth, that could become very valuable in the future. Just imagine if you were the person who owned Amazon.eth. How much would that be worth? Pretty incredible. And that pretty much wraps up everything about NFTs for this week. So we covered services, news, the panel. You can watch the recording on YouTube. Looksware, portfolio management and strategy. And now it's time for some Q&A. So if there were any questions from YouTube, Instagram, or from the room.
From YouTube.
Yep.
So, it's a good evolution. Are you giving away for legacy scholarships?
So yeah, Pegaxi scholarship. So absolutely yes. I already announced one of my scholars on Monday, and I announced another scholar today, and the third Pegaxi scholarship will be picked on Sunday. So yes, we are getting into Pegaxi. I'm getting into Pegaxi, and we will have 3 scholars ready for next week. So yes, if you would like to become a Pegaxi scholar, then make sure that you follow me on Twitter and watch my live stream when I pick the winners from Twitter. Any other questions from YouTube?
Okay, second. Has Binance now marketplace for NFT?
So Binance Smart Chain, right now the biggest marketplace for Binance Smart Chain is, probably PancakeSwap. Yeah. Also Mobox. So if you're interested in Binance Smart Chain marketplaces, then PancakeSwap and Mobox is for you. But OpenSea has been talking about adding Binance Smart Chain, so they might soon be on OpenSea. So yeah, that could be coming soon.
Okay. Third question. How do you manage your wallet?
How do I manage my wallet? So most of my crypto is stored across multiple exchanges and on a ledger wallet, as I described when I talked about security. It's very, very important that you don't leave too much crypto out in the open in any one wallet. So I have many different wallets. I'm currently on 6 different crypto exchanges. Even more, I think 7 actually. I'm on 7 different crypto exchanges right now and multiple different MetaMask wallets. So I have my crypto secured in more than 10 different wallets, and I have a ledger specifically for holding large amounts and high value NFTs. All goes on a ledger. Yeah? What about Instagram? I think. People still watching on Instagram? Oh. What about from the room? Any questions from the room?
Which wallet that you prefer is better?
Huh?
Which wallet that you prefer is better?
Oh, which wallet do I prefer? Well, MetaMask is generally the one that's the easiest to do everything with NFTs. So MetaMask is very important, but some people use Trust Wallet, or if you're using Solana, for Solana you want to have Phantom. So Phantom Wallet and MetaMask are what I use. Because I'm very big on the Solana ecosystem, so I have a Phantom Wallet, and then MetaMask as well. You can use Trust Wallet, but I don't use it, so I just recommend MetaMask. Any other questions? No? What about our guest in attendance? Our special guest, TikTok influencer. Oh, you want to come up, or? I guess that's where we end the. Workshop a little bit early today. I've already, just to remind you guys that this is the 4th workshop. You can watch all of the old recordings on my YouTube channel. They're also on Instagram, and I'm going to be doing this on Thursday, 7 till 9. So that's the regular weekly time I'm going to be doing until NFTs calm down, which is not happening right now. NFTs are still absolutely exploding. Until NFTs aren't exploding anymore, I'll continue to do workshops for NFTs each week from now. NFTs will also include everything that I'm talking about with crypto gaming. So crypto gaming is becoming a huge part of NFTs, and I'll also be making plenty more videos about my experience with Pegaxi and other crypto games. So make sure that you like this video, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube at Thomas Wolf. There we go. And on Twitter, my name is the same, but with a 1 on the end. So for Twitter, it's Thomas Wolf 1. YouTube, Thomas Wolf. Instagram, also Thomas Wolf. So yeah, cool. Thanks for watching, everyone, and see you next week. See you next week. Okay, cool. Yeah.